Chatham House's Director of Africa Program, Dr. Alex Vines, introduces the Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, to the audience.
So I want to invite you to come to the podium here and give your presentation, and then we'll have a conversation after that.
Mr. Obi, who is attending the event with some of his supporters, makes his presentation, which centers around his widely publicized 7-point agenda for restoring the country.
The Nigerian state is captive to an elite gang-up and a rentier political economy that concentrated power in hands of those who came to power and influence mainly through their own contrivances and influence rather than affirmation of the people, and therefore do not have the incentive to serve the people.
Mr. Obi's enthusiasm for a new Nigeria is partly inspired by Nigerian youth who have remained resilient in the face of disappointment from successive governments to meet their aspirations.
The reason for these very high stakes are lurking in the face of demographics, with our dominant population, the youth, frustrated and unhappy with the status quo and diminished opportunities in Nigeria in an age of globalization where internet can easily reveal to them prosperous homes of those who live in a better led and governed countries. We will use merit to assemble competent Nigerians from all sections of Nigeria to form effective government of national unity.
That's not all. He also goes into specifics on his plans for critical sectors of the economy.
Our solution to the perennial power problem in Nigeria is comprehensive and it's well covered in our manifesto. We will ensure that we deal with the issue of transmission distribution. However, we will immediately complete the 2.3 billion Nigeria Siemens network improvement deal to achieve a stable 7,000 by the end of this year, 11,000 megawatts by 2024, and 25,000 megawatts by 2025.
After his presentation, which lasted for about 30 minutes, it was time for the audience to scrutinize the candidate.
One question is from Baba Femi Adibola, who said, given the complexity of Nigeria's democracy and the Labour Party not projected to have the majority in the National Assembly, how would you work with legislators to ensure the radical reforms you are proposing come to light if you win the presidential election?
When I was elected and sworn in as the governor, I have 30 House members, not from my party. In fact, nobody from my party was involved. As long as you are pursuing what is right, everybody will go with you because the legislator is insecure in his place. He knows that his people are without job, and that's what he wants. He wants development.
The Labour Party candidate ends his appearance by talking on his antecedents in governance and private life. He says his achievements as a former governor of Anambra State and in business speaks volumes about his potential to turn the country's fortunes around.
Go and check my record. I've governed the state for 8 years, and I've challenged everybody while you were there. I've been the only governor till today. The day I left office, I was not owing salary, pension, gratuity, or any contract or any supplier.
Mr. Obi is asking Nigerians to trust him and his running mate, Mr. Yusuf Baba Ahmed, with the task of building a new Nigeria where every citizen will be proud to be addressed as a Nigerian and where the country can stand shoulder to shoulder with its peers in the Committee of Nations.
First of all, INEC chair speaking here tomorrow, same time, 1 o'clock.